All right, welcome back to what is this, day 4 of the Communist Chinese coronavirus update. I do apologize again for yesterday's video. Seems like a regular routine for me, apologizing. There was some loud noise on there that I think I figured out where the microphone is here. We'll try to avoid that. Be a little bit more careful with our viewer mail. Not shake it so loud. But here we go. We've got kind of a new show. I'm still having some issues. I'm not sure what it is with editing, cutting, overlaying. I want to have a picture here. Yeah, picture here of something. Our sponsor. That's it. Oh yeah, Arm & Hammer baking soda. It's good for everything. Yeah, we'll wait for that check. Or actually, probably this is a sponsor here. I might actually be able to get some money for this. Durex condoms. My mom wished she used them. Okay, that was funny. All right. We've got another viewer mail. Surprising how quick the mail gets here. Steve, I've tried to watch your show. Is there any way that you can have somebody else do the show? It's getting kind of painful. I'm one step ahead. I'm always on the cutting edge, thinking ahead. It's your lucky day. We have a special guest host that's going to help me fill in some of the airtime. They've been doing blogs for years. You've, I'm sure, seen them on YouTube. Yolanda and Chlamydia, The Adventures of Two Crazy Girls. They're in Los Angeles. I'm going to try to transfer our video feed link to them. See if I can do that. Just Control-Alt-Delete. Emoji laughing till you're crying. And return. Well, thank you very much, Steve, for that warm introduction. Yeah, thank you, Steve. We want to welcome everybody to the Yolanda and Chlamydia show. Just two crazy girls have a good time in life. Well, Yolanda, yeah, Chlamydia, I don't think we want to go dealing with all this virus, humbo, mumbo, jumbo. Let's talk about something more fun. Yeah. Oh, Chlamydia, can you tell me that story of how you got your beautiful name? Well, sure, Yolanda. Well, I know you like it when I tell you that, but okay. Well, I remember I went to the doctor because I had a tummy ache. I thought I had a tummy ache because I've been drinking malt liquor, and so I thought my tummy ache was from drinking malt liquor. Oh, yeah, that happened. So, what happened when you went to the doctor? Well, I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me, wait a minute. That was not me, my mama. That's right. My mama went to the doctor because I just forget about all this stuff because I wasn't even born then. My mama went to the doctor because she had a tummy ache. Oh, your mama was drinking malt liquor too. Yeah. And, well, she went to the doctor because she had a tummy ache. And my mama go, what's wrong, doctor? I got a tummy ache. And what did the doctor say? Well, the doctor said, Yolanda, you pregnant. Pregnant? Oh, blessed be another baby. She goes, yeah, you pregnant and you got chlamydia. Oh, and I thought to myself, oh, another baby? And he's got a name already? Her name gonna be Chlamydia? Yeah, beautiful. And that's how I got my name. Oh, that's such a happy story. Well, and now back to Steve, and maybe next time, we can do another show where we get our blogs and vlogs and hogs put together and work together on finding a cure for this virus. Maybe it'd be malt liquor. Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, bye-bye. So she's down on the floor between my legs with my dick in her mouth, and then I say to her, "Oh, we're back with coronavirus, Chinese Communist coronavirus update, day number 4. I believe this is Monday. We are here in Cebu City, Philippines, and we're back in Cebu City, Philippines from Los Angeles. Really appreciate that live feed from Yolanda and Chlamydia, 2 crazy girls just having a good time. A lot of good information there, I think. I learned a lot. Yep, a lot. And just thank you very much for that, Yolanda and Chlamydia. And maybe I think this might be a regular part of the show. Maybe on Monday with Yolanda and Chlamydia. Or who knows, or just have them guest hosts or whatever. We'll see. We're not really making big plans for the future because we don't know what the future is going to hold. But we will definitely keep you as the viewers or viewer informed so you know what to plan for. And I'm going to try to get my scheduling better as far as releasing these videos at a certain time. And again, I apologize that I am working on the quality. We did, I brought you Yolanda and Chlamydia. They have a good quality studio. It looked like they even had soundproofing in the background, which gave a much better sound. I am going to the mall today to buy a little adapter for my microphone for some reason on a Macintosh. They don't have a microphone input. There's a speaker headphone for plug-in, and I can get an adapter that also makes it work as a headphone and a microphone. Why they have to make it that hard? Okay, but we're going to work on that, and I am going to try to get this editing to where I can get some video in here. I'm using I'm using every different software every day. And you know what I found out about this? It's not the software, it's me. Unless all software just sucks. Okay, I'm using QuickTime Player to record this, and I think, that's it. I used iMovie, I believe, and I was able to compress it. I can't remember. My internet, I've done the internet speed test. It did speed up. It's still like dinosaur slow by US standards, but by Philippine standards, the fact that it's working. And I think the only reason the porn even works in the Philippines is Filipinos are smaller. So the video, I guess that compresses the video. You wouldn't probably be able to download American or European or, God forbid, African video because it's so much larger. So the video here works because it's smaller. On a serious note, this is maybe the worst transition in history. But on a serious note, and we do try to give you some information, very sadly, 3 doctors passed away in Manila in the last day and a half. Serious note, and that is a major problem, or could be, or will be. The frontline people, healthcare professionals, nurses, doctors, anybody in a hospital, pharmacists. Now, I'm hoping that they just didn't have the necessary protections because they probably got infected weeks ago and probably didn't know the patient had the virus. Now I think they suit up a little earlier on and are isolating the patients more, I'm hoping. Nothing new on any treatments. There is that malaria vaccine, the malaria treatment that is supposed to be good, and I'm hoping that they're ramping up production on that in the U.S. Pretty sure I'm absolutely certain the Chinese are doing live virus testing on humans, vaccine testing on humans, because there's just no regard for life. If they have to kill 10,000 or 100,000 or a million Uyghurs, that's the Muslim minority, that's like a small price to pay for the Communist Party to stay in power. I mean, they were doing organ harvesting with volunteers. 6 months ago, you could go to China, and in one day, they would find a volunteer that had a perfect match for a liver and a lung for you, if that's what you needed, and you had enough money. So, that being what it is, but the Chinese, I think, know that they need to share that vaccine once they discover it. Now, there was a report by the Chinese Communist Party, so consider that source. No new viruses reported, no new cases reported yesterday, which is mathematically impossible unless something very bad is happening on their part, like that and I do not believe that they released this virus intentionally. It's just as simple as just total incompetence and trying to cover themselves, not having bad news. Because in China, if you're in the government, bad news could get you killed, whether it's your fault or not. They need to find a scapegoat, and they did. The government has reported to their people that this is an American virus released on them. And what the government needs to do is the government needs to gin up support with the people to keep the people pacified, because those people don't like their government at all. So that's going to be the interesting, or another interesting portion of the story. All right, like I say, I'm going to go to the store. I'll report what it's like out there. I've got a motorcycle. I'm going to ride down to SM Seaside. There's a lot of malls here, but SM Seaside is big. Probably not going to be anybody there. Now, if it's very crowded, I'm just going to drive by and leave. But I need to get a little adapter wire. And it's always my favorite thing to buy a little electronic thing. They have these, like, inside the mall, they have a tech mall. I can't remember what it's called. Cyber Mall or whatever. But it's a whole section of the mall that has phones, all that kind of stuff. And it's, like, very overwhelming to me. I don't really like the mall as it is. But the malls here are different than in the U.S. In so much as that they're not all going out of business. It's a big part of the community. It's like the closest thing to a public park that they have in Cebu. All right. I do appreciate, I really sincerely appreciate you spending your time here with me, and I do promise that I am working hard to make these better. This helps me a lot, gives me something to do. It's getting kind of bored. I do at least want to pretend like I'm contributing, even though there's not a whole lot I could do here. But I will tell you that many people have told me, and I do believe it's true, that I do have a special gift to put a smile on someone's face, and I really enjoy doing that. And I don't know if you've been able to pick this up, but I'm not a very deeply religious person. But I do believe that that is a God-given gift, and that I am supposed to use it as best I can for good. And if I can put a smile on your face, you know what? That makes it worth it. And if the video did offend you, especially the part about the Communist Chinese Party, if that did offend you, I'm very, very sorry, but there is a back button, and I don't really know how this whole internet thing works, but I believe there's more than just my channel on the Google or the whatever. And if this did offend you, you're going to have a very, very difficult next few months. So you might want to strap on a set of little balls and put them in there, because this is not really the time for soy boys. But thank you very much for watching. Remember to like it, just because I want to at least get one like to see if someone's watching. And if you have a question or anything, want to leave a comment, I'd love to see a comment. I did have one comment on my first video, and it was done by a robot, I believe, that pays Google to alert them when a new program, a new show comes on, so they can send them a comment, and then they have a link to their services that they're trying to sell. So I got spam already. But again, and we're trying this new thing, and I'm going to probably wear a baseball hat backward tomorrow. Maybe get some tattoos on my throat to look more like a real YouTuber. But peace out.